Hey there everybody, Professor Cloud here with episode 9 of Professor Builds an Anno 1800 Empire. This is season 2, spending time in the Sunken Treasures DLC. I used to say focusing, but in a game like this it's kind of hard to focus anywhere, especially as you add more and more worlds to your empire. But we did spend a lot of time in Sunken Treasures on Crown Falls and doing some expansion there last episode. We did clear 20,000 in population, which I was very, very happy about. First time I think I've ever reached that particular milestone for me. But we're going to continue. I put together a list from the last episode of things that we need to work on. In Crown Falls, we absolutely need to get docklands built, because that's going to be the only way that we're going to get some of those items that are tied to specific fertilities. I mean, yes, we could absolutely ship them over from, in the case of red peppers, from the old world. But as I continue to find out, getting the right amounts based on time to ship them is where I'm really running into a lot of problems. There's always this little gap of time, for example, where I lose rum availability with respect to my engineers and artisans in the old world when I'm shipping over rum from Barcelona. So, you know, it's stuff like that that I'm like, you know what, if there's a way for me to get around it, let me do that. So I want to try and get docklands up, get access to red pepper so that we can start to bring in artisans in Crown Falls. I've already got some of the things being built that are necessary to do that. In addition to that, I want to go ahead and expand out Wrexham, get some more workers in place, and they need bread. So we're going to expand out our wheat production in order to get bread in place. And then the last thing is artistas, getting them to 1,000. We did expand them a little bit. I think we got ourselves up to about 700 at the end of the episode last time. Let's see if we can get that further. With that, let's go ahead and jump into the game and have some fun. Okay, so here we are in Madrid. And as we can look here, we currently are at 727 artistas, so we're getting very, very close. We just upgraded a bunch of them right here. We do have some room to upgrade a few more if we need to, and it might not be a bad thing. What I do want to make sure though is we've got, I think these are
something to keep
these are
waking
all
up for.
Jornaleros, so let's go ahead and upgrade them to Obreros. And then let's make sure that I don't have any others.
I knew we could make it.
I just want to make sure that everyone is happy and has got what they need. Right, and so we've got an excess of 618 Jornaleros. Just kind of double checking real quick. All right, let's real quickly, while we're waiting for some more artistas, I wanted to make sure that they were balanced out. It looks like we're going to probably end up around 750. Let's take a look at what Isabella has for us as far as quest.
Your chance to fight for something
Election
worth
quest.
fighting for.
We're still awfully far behind La Corona in the arms race. I heard one of their warships was wrecked not too far from here. Bring us their weapons so our engineers can try to replicate them.
Tell no one.
Sure. Sounds like a good plan. Where am I going?
Route plotted.
Alright, we'll go ahead and let that run. And then let's real quickly take a quick check at Manola. We had gotten Manola
what you think we're for?
Okay, we've gotten them all of their lifestyle needs, but we have not gotten... Let's go ahead and put in a church. Best place to put the church to get best coverage. Actually, let's do this. Let's move you to there. Church there, right there in the middle. cool. Alright, so that will increase happiness. By a lot. Whatever reason, there's a lack of happiness from... Let's see, what do we want to do next? Got wood, got fried plantains, trade union, rum. Can we do rum here? Yes, we can. Let's go ahead and do rum then. I think that's let's get some drunk people going on over in Manola. Let's see. How do I want to set this up? Where did I put the plantain farm? Oh, there it is. All right, so then let's go ahead and put the sugar cane right next door to it.
Hola.
There we go. And then we need the rum distillery, which will also require a fire station. Let's put the fire station... Put the fire station there. And the rum distillery. Oh, it's too big. There. Okay. So that is also going to... What is that going to do?
I'm used to not having much.
6 happiness and 2 coins. Okay, so we're not going to get any additional Cornaleros, but we've already got felt. Alright, cool. Sales, small harbor. Oh yeah, let's put in a depot. Definitely 2. And then I think clay is going to be the next thing that we're going to need to do. Which I can do now without having to upgrade anybody. But anyway, okay, let's go to... Oh, it hasn't gotten there yet. Okay. Cleared away a little bit of the fog of war. Alright, so we haven't gotten there yet. Let's let this settle. Yeah. It'll get there in a little bit, and then that'll increase our revenues. Matter of fact, it'll turn our revenues positive in Manola. That's good. In fact, let's go ahead and put in a few more Jornaleros. Actually, yeah, let me move you all. Turn you there. Okay. Nice. All right.
Good and ready. On our way.
Alright. That little quest will be done. We're not getting a lot out of it, but we're moving her storyline, I guess we'll call it, forward. And we are at 754 artistas. So let's go over here and let's go ahead and upgrade you and you. There we go. New buildings have been unlocked.
I thought you might like what I had in mind.
Your artista suggests you connect your factories to the power grid. Electricity is now available in the new world. Once connected to the power grid, production buildings double their productivity. Speaking of, one of the things that I don't think we actually did. No, we did. We did fix all of this. Alright, so we've now got 75 sewing machines coming to Madrid. We've also got an additional 50. No, didn't make any changes. Yes, I didn't make any changes. Where's my arrow button? My arrow key. There it is. Okay. This one is still... because it can never seem to drop off. Alright, well then, you know what? Let's reduce it even further. Or at least let's try. Okay. So all of our routes are in good shape. We now have the necessary number of artistas. We're running a little low on soccer balls and mezcal, but that's actually easily fixed.
Celebrate your leadership.
By increasing soccer balls to, let's say, 20. And then doing the same thing with sugar.
Little fish are careful who they swim with.
Speaking of that, let's take a quick look at... Alright. Anne's in great shape. Medium low. Quest non-aggression pact.
No dice.
No. Alright, then let's see. Flattery, offer a gift.
Every little bit could make a difference for us.
Okay. You're good. Unlikely. Oh, I think that's because I revoked the alliance at some point.
You have a conscience.
I didn't know you were sympathetic to our...
Okay. Okay, so that'll fix that. Okay, the artistas are in good shape. They don't have enough beer. The beer's running out in Madrid. Yeah. It's on the way, it looks like.
Tell me it's good news.
Go.
Your brave actions may just have saved.
Yeah, so we're sending 50 from Newcastle. I don't know why it keeps asking me that when I'm not actually making any changes. and 50 from Wrexham. But I just made that change at the end of the last episode, so it's a good chance that this just hasn't stabilized yet. So let me let that go. Let me let that go for now. Our revenues will drop, but then they'll go back up again. All right, what is this that for the tutorial? Oh, we still haven't gotten 1,000 artistas, actually. All right, so build on Madrid, a power station, oil harbor, and oil. I want to see what this takes before we actually do it. Okay, so oil refinery. We just need access to oil. We also need concrete. Oh my god, we need concrete for this? I mean, it makes sense. I understand that. But railway, oil store, that's easy enough. Small oil harbor, we'll do that up here at the top, and then the power station. And he wants us to build the power station, the oil harbor, and collect 50 tons of oil. I will be honest with y'all, I have not done electricity before. I never got to that point in any of my previous playthroughs. By the way, the next need for Jornaleros, or for Artistas, is Yalia. I am not... I'd love if somebody in the comments could tell me exactly how to pronounce that, because I can almost guarantee you I'm wrong. So I actually don't need to build any more Artistas or upgrade any further Obreros. I can just go with what I've got. So we need a calamari fishery. Interesting. A herb garden, which we already have one. We can just plant a second one.
An explosion in one of your factories.
Really? In Valencia.
A fire broke out.
Where's... Okay. Where's my... Oh, the firehouse is right there. Yeah, firehouse is right there. I need to get that to... I need to get that over to Newcastle at some point. Oh, one other quick thing. Get my ship.
Just say the word.
On, let me renovate the building. This one's been fixed.
The fire has been vanquished.
Okay. Go. Yeah, the only thing I could potentially do is try and find... See if Isabel's got anything to sell.
We're running low on everything, as usual.
That's for ships. That's productivity. Botanical garden. Maintenance cost. Yeah, so all she sells is productivity. And Jean Le Fortune will not sell me anything. I don't think. He's got a quest, though.
Then a tiny independent nation rises proudly above the sea of injustice.
Oh, he does. Harbor Master's office. No, he doesn't really have anything. We could sell him some rum, though, to increase our... That actually is a good idea. Let's see what his quest is.
We could use just about anyone.
Oh, it's a destruction quest. No.
Where is your loyalty?
I don't have loyalty with you, buddy. Alright, here's what we're going to do then. Let's see how much rum I have in Barcelona right now. I got plenty.
Ready for a challenge.
Go sell him about 100 tons of rum.
Steersman.
Okay, now, let's go back to what I was doing, which was Madrid. And we were looking at what we need for Gallia. I don't think I'm not... Okay, so corn, herb, and calamari. Now, I am curious, let me see how much of both corn and herb we have in storage to see if we have enough excess. Corn, 125. Tobacco, herb. No. So I think it's probably going to be best to plant another herb garden and to plant fertilizer silo. Stores fertilizer to boost farm efficiency. What is a fertilizer silo? Oh, we can put in a beach now. Put in beach ornaments. Oh, we need 1,800 artistas for that, though. Okay.
I have things to do.
Happy for you. Let's move you to... there. And then we're going to copy you. Back. There we go. Alright, so there's an additional corn.
We are keen to get started again.
I need to get my brick back.
No more space here.
We are out of room.
Hey, Baka!
The more the merrier.
The other thing is figuring out what we're going to want to increase productivity on with electricity, because it looks like some things can be, and then some things can't. That's going to be interesting, too. Alright, herb garden. Herb garden. Let's copy the herb garden. Okay. And then we need calamari. There.
mission?
Hey, it's only 9,600. It would be better if we had beer, but you know what? Never mind. Never mind. I was gonna buy chips.
You've let no one down but yourself.
What? What failure? Damage to sailing ships, damage from ships. Equipped in military ships. Use, morale? Affects all defense turrets when... Oh, okay. Then usable on ships. And he doesn't... All of his stuff is military.
See? Turned out good for both of us.
Barcelona, let's bring it back. That's good. Back to Madrid. Now, we need the Yalia. Yalia kitchen. Where do we want to put the kitchen? What is that? Fire station? Okay, so let's put you right next to it. Alright, so that will increase artistas by 2 per household. That'll get us to 1,000. And we're going to get 13. Wow, we are getting a ton of revenue from upgrading Madrid. That is fan-freaking... Actually, just stuff in the new world. And then we can create a beach at 1,800. Okay, so that's a need. That's good to know. And happiness-wise, we're still not ready for ice cream. And we can't get much of any of this yet. Okay. So that's Madrid. Let's, I think everything is stable here in Madrid that I want to have stable. Let us now go to Crown Falls. All right. So Crown Falls has got a beer festival going on. Yay. I love the beer festivals. We need to increase storage. The best way to do that is the Docklands. So we've now got 44 steel beams. We've got 29 windows. That is a good place to start. Except for I need 30 windows and I need 50 steel beams. Of course I do. I'm also holding off on the pier because I know that I can build a pier. I can build a pier either way, but I think it's better to build it off of the Docklands. It looks like Crown Falls I'll be able to do concrete here, which will be good. Yeah, so there's iron and coal. We've already got those running into into steel. All we need is limestone. We can start making concrete here. It might be good to have a second location to be able to send concrete from. We've already got Norwich in the old world, but it might not be a bad idea for us to do it here in Crown Falls as well. What are we? 1101? Okay. The other thing I did want to take a look at real quickly. Steam shipyard. What do we need for a steam shipyard? We need more engineers. We should do that in Newcastle as quickly as possible. Because that opens up our next layer of ships. And I really need to get to the next layer of ships. Public mooring. Here it is. Enables visitors to make a stopover on your island. We put it here. Now let's hold off. I think the Docklands is more important. So let me go back over to the old world. And Newcastle. Have no. Where are my ships? Hold on a minute.
Awaiting new horizons.
Oh, I've got 2 here. All right, let me send you to Newcastle.
Take the rudder.
The smallest cuts leave scars.
Shut up, late. Oh, she gets on my nerves so badly. You know what? I'm actually going to send you Barcelona to get that museum item. Temperance is there. Let's check on happiness.
Place is booming.
Hub. Fish. Running low on fish. Fish is up.
What brings you here, Master?
Got 4. See what the...
You reward our hard
Yeah.
craft.
We're going to need to put in another fishery. Alright, let's do that real quick. Okay. Enough. And then this guy said he was too far away from a pub. Where's the nearest pub?
Ceasefire has ended.
Yeah, you are. Okay. Let's put you here. Alright, that'll fix that problem. Okay. I said I needed more engineers. I need another 110 engineers to get to steam shipyards.
I have a feeling of inertia.
And we're still don't have enough rum. And the rum's only increasing happiness, it's not increasing population, so that's why our population is not fluctuating. How many? 40?
Nothing remotely strange about a person such as myself, pushing back the boundaries of what we presume to know. There is nothing else I can...
They also have coffee. Alright, I'm gonna pause. You.
Better check on my little uns.
Actually, you know what? Nope. I'm gonna get rid of you. I'm gonna... What have we got now?
I'm confident it's ready to go.
We can get peppers here. Finally. Luton doesn't have beer. What is this? Need consumption? That's just happiness. The happiness I'll let go.
Poetic license.
Okay, let me go back to this again. Alright, this one I want to remove complete. Actually, what I want to do is I want to change this to peppers. And then, because we just removed a knitter, we're going to have extra wool. Let's make this wool instead.
Sultry seas in the offing. It's a deal and trade.
That's a horrible conversion. Need something that's going to give a better conversion. Steel beams, perhaps? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. That'll work nicely. Let's see what else has been unlocked. Nothing else, unfortunately. Like, I was hoping maybe we could... What do we need for coffee? 1,800 for chocolate. What do we need for chocolate? 900 plantains. What do we need for plantains? We need to use more beef. Two to one. How many do I need for plantains? I'm going to unlock both of them. As well as fried plantains, for that matter. Yeah, means we've got a long way to go to get the coffee. I need to do... I need to do this. Alright, engineers. Need 110 engineers.
Things are somewhat humdrum.
My analysis is positive.
$40 each, so if I upgrade 3 of these...
You reach a new milestone.
There we go. They're now considered a capital. That has unlocked the steam shipyard. Which, of course, requires... Oh, it requires electricity, too. And
We've
a
not met
lot
before,
of
have we?
concrete.
I'm a tourist, a holiday maker, if you will, and I've plans to spend my vacation here.
Very cool.
Such a quaint place you have. It could be such a success with people like me. But you'd need to expand your public mooring. It's a tad drab for tourists.
Okay.
So, I went hiking the other day, watching the water plunge into the deep, and I slept. But after I hit my head, I had a fabulous idea. One that will require, alas, a little help. Would you be willing to spread the word?
Artista asked you to... Okay, we'll have to go back over to the New World, because obviously we hit 1,000 Artistas. Excellent. By the way, we also cleared 10K in recurring revenue. Love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. What do we need to do to upgrade... Oh. We can upgrade the public mooring right now. There we go. That's unlocked more buildings. Tourists flock to city in droves. The recent unveiling of the spanking new tourist mooring has seen hordes of hungry holidaymakers stream into the city, requesting nothing but the finest hotels, food, and amenities. A sneak peek at one cruise ship's ledger reveals more than 60 nationalities represented on board. That is awesome. Okay. Let's... Curious.
We tourists are a demanding lot, but I'd be happy to help you navigate our needs, if that'd help.
Sure. Okay. Engines whir onto farms all over the globe as the joint efforts of agriculturalists and engineers culminate in the creation of the tractor. What can these motorized mastodons do for our economy? We expect Heinrich van Hopp will once again chevron a path in the soil for others to follow.
Perhaps there is a way to put theory into practice.
The engineers asked you to trial tractors on a grain farm. Perhaps there is a way to put theory into practice. Okay. We've got all kinds of stuff going on here, but we're now bringing in 2K because of visitors at our mooring. That is excellent. You can find hotels and all other tourism-related buildings in this spot. Okay, that's good. Wow, have we got a lot to do in upcoming episodes. We have a ton. All right, I need to look at something real quickly because we're not getting enough rum. All right, so we've got 50 tons of rum from Barcelona. Oh, this is all interior. We're picking up 150 tons of Barcelona rum. We're picking up 150 tons, and that's not enough. Wow. Okay. Some of this is going to have to wait. Let's go over to the New World here real quickly.
So bored, I might just lay an egg.
Still don't have enough beer. And the Yalya's not staying? Why?
We used up everything we had, except our imagination.
Stand aside, boss. Don't
Hold
get
on a
dirt
minute.
on your
I may
fancy
have-
shoes.
I may have messed something up here. Okay, so calamari is 1 minute. Herb is 30 seconds. Corn is 1 minute. Gallia is 30 seconds. Okay, I need another calamari farm. Okay, there's calamari. A second calamari farm. And I'm probably going to need to put in another corn. Let's take a look at the corn. It shows a stable. Okay,
I'm sure there is more we can do.
That, I think, will solve that particular issue. Yeah, so he's asking for now 4,000 artistas. God, that's a lot of artistas. Okay. I think, for now, let's let things settle in both the old and new worlds. Let's now go back over to Crown Falls. We should have enough to put in the docklands. Let's do that. I'll put the docklands up here. Oops, wrong one. Here we go. Oh, we already have peppers. Alright, we definitely need peppers. That's going to be the next thing.
Deep
What?
down, I know you're a tattletale.
No. That might work. Let's go with iron to peppers. And then I want to add in a pier. And I want to add in a depot. The depot I can do now. Pier's going to have to wait. Alright, so that's going to get us peppers, which will then allow us to get canned goods, canned food. Nate apparently has a new...
If you don't exploit this, some other bird will.
Nothing wrong with my beady eyes. 20/20 vision, me. No, I want glasses for the lenses, for me, telescopes and such. I want glasses for the lenses, telescopes and such. I am a little worried about this one, because I'm not sure that I can... I think he wants spectacles.
That's it. Give me some peace.
He wants 30 tons of spectacles. Alright, go back to Newcastle. I have a ship. Alright, here we go. Why did I not drop that off?
Steady her course.
I'm old, child. I prefer to watch others embracing life.
My yearly masquerade is the most anticipated event among the high society. It's so curious how people are only their true selves once they're behind a mask. Anyhow, there will be plenty of beverages and tidbits required, and I believe it will do you good to be one of my suppliers.
I shall be waiting.
Champagne and cigars.
We'll have it back soon enough.
Okay.
Use it constructively.
Okay. Oh, crap. Where do I have champagne and cigars? Yeah, I do have champagne. Oh, I have both of them right here. Okay. Alright, well, this one I have enough time. Spin up a frigate, so let me do that real quick. Alright, what was I doing? I'm so confused. I got too many things going on at one time. Oh, one thing I did want to take
celebrate your leadership.
Oh, very good. One thing I wanted to take a look at here. I got 385. What about Wrexham? Okay, Wrexham needs to double its beer production.
It's our human rights.
And it's schnapps. Oh, that's right. Wrexham doesn't have fertility for schnapps. Alright, I got an idea. If they'll let me do it. They will. Okay, good. We're going to take you out of here. Matter of fact, I'm going to start putting in some better roads. Alright. Let us... The other thing I want to do is I want bread here. So I think I'm going to do a whole bunch of building here on Wrexham really, really quickly. And then we'll probably need to expand a little bit of Wrexham, which we've got room for. So let's go ahead and do that. And let's make that probably the last thing that we do in this episode. Other than trying to finish the 2 quests that we've also got rolling at the same time.
Frigate first class.
Okay, what did 19 champagne? Oh no, I'm getting the 30 tons of spectacles, actually. 30 tons of spectacles, yeah.
Ready the ropes. A competitor raised a settlement. The people celebrate your leadership.
Okay. And then as soon as this frigate is done building, which 2 minutes, I'll use it to deal with Lady Margaret's quest. Alright, now back over here at Wrexham. First thing, I want to double the production of beer And for beer, we need 2 to 1. So we copy these. I need another warehouse. Okay. Gonna need another malt house. That. And then I need another hop farm. What I think I can do for the hop farm is just build an... I really need, to be honest, in order to get the same amount from the malt house, I'm gonna need 3. So let's just copy all 3. Actually full on hops. You know what? Let me just plant one.
Nice day for it.
Alright, so look at that. And then an additional brewery.
Ship constructed.
Okay. Alright, back over to Newcastle. Ship is constructed.
Stations!
Right. We need 19 champagne and 15 cigars. There we go. And we will send you
Make sail!
there. Excellent. Now back over to Wrexham. Alright, so that's doubled our beer production, which we absolutely needed to do. Now we need to provide bread. Two to 1 of the for the flour mill. So we'll copy that. Flour mill. And bread factory. Actually, we need a second bread factory. Bread factory, bakeries. I don't know why I was doing all of that. Okay, so what that has done, it basically cut our available workforce in half here on Wrexham, but we're going to get 3 more workers because of the bread and 4 more coins. So as soon as that starts to fill out, we're going to be in good shape. The other thing is for the
Nice fine as a new turnip.
farmers, they don't have a consistent available set of schnapps. It's being delivered right now, I think, from Luton. So what I think we're going to probably do is build a Docklands here as well, which means I'm going to need to ship over some windows. Do I have the ability to create steel here? I do. I could potentially start creating my own steel beams here, but that's not the point right now. What I want to be able to do is start using Docklands on these islands that don't have all of the fertilities and things that are available, so that we can
Don't be shy.
Yep, there you go.
How remarkable.
Yes, 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 I know you're happy.
Frigate first class.
Alright, let's send you back over to Newcastle. Newcastle's running at just under 5K. Oh, one of the things that I had done was, that's Madrid. Madrid's currently running at just under 5K. Also, Barcelona, yes.
Ready for a challenge.
I want to get... I thought it was Barcelona that had it. It's Valencia. Okay, my bad.
Aye.
I was trying to pick up this museum item and take it back to Newcastle. Valencia is running at 281, so it's in the black. That's good. Sevilla we haven't touched in quite some time. Haven't really needed to be completely honest. Let's take a quick look at Manola. Manola is now in the black.
I'm happy when my familia is happy.
Running a little short on ponchos. Oh no, never mind. We're good.
The people celebrate your
Oh
leadership.
wow, that's gonna be huge. I think it's probably time to go to the next level with Manola. So let's do the following. Let me put in... I want to do this. Oh, I know. What I want to do is I'm going to put in those 6. That'll increase the farmer population. And then... Huh. Yeah, we don't have enough ponchos. Yeah, we need another poncho. Okay, all right. Let's fix that first. We actually need to do the same thing with plantains. We need to double both plantains and ponchos. All right, let's fix that problem. 1-to-1. Okay, so let me copy you. And that's a fire station. Where is...
You should go sit in the shade, boss.
Distillery. Poncho, there it is. Okay, so there's that doubled. And then the other was plantain. Alright, I am going to move you down 1. So I can run a road right here. Then gonna copy you. But I'm going to destroy... Because the only reason I did what I did... was because it was right up against the score line. more. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right. Upgrade you. Move down. Nope, that's not gonna work. Want to have to put a warehouse out there just for this. All right. Oh no, I see why it was blocked. There we go. Now we're good. And then I need a fried plantain. I think I will. There. Okay. That solves that issue. Who can I upgrade? Everybody. So we're going to upgrade you all. And at least that's now a start. We have things that we need to do, but at least that's a starting point. Okay, so we've done more work on NOLA. Let's go back. Oh, I need to... Oh, wow. Appealing capital.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Okay. Alright, that's the one that's being sent to Nate.
Coordinates plotted.
Hope he's got enough time.
Tying up the scraggins.
There you go.
Sure, yeah, just.
Okay.
New orders, Admiral.
Alright, we will send you over to Crown Falls. We should be able to build our pier now. Nope, not enough steel beams. Never mind. Why are my steel beams not being produced as quickly?
Hide the bottle. It's the boss.
That 100%. Yeah, it's running at 100%. Huh. That is. New. See how the happiness and needs are for everybody here.
It's our human rights.
Things looking good. Alright, let's... I specifically put these farmers here to be upgraded. And then what I think I'm going to do is take... Because we need 500 artisans.
a fire broke out.
Oh. Okay. Where is my fire station? There isn't one. Of course there's not. And now I don't have enough steel beams to make my pier. Oh, but do I have enough peppers now? Do I have any peppers? That's actually a better question. We've got ants of fire, prototype torpedoes. I need peppers. Looks like I need fish. Let's put in another fish farm. At 21, got meat. I think we can probably do canned food now. That'll turn into goulash, along with the iron will turn into cannery. Alright, let's do the artisanal kitchen first. And then in the next episode, we'll put in the canned food factory, and then that'll increase our artisan population.
I feel unfulfilled.
By 4 each household. We can also put in the variety theater. Go ahead and stand that up. No, we can't. We need steel beams. I may have to double our steel beam production, which we should... Oh yeah, we have more than enough to be able to do that. So that'll be something else that we'll do in the next episode. We'll increase steel beam production. We'll get the pier, get canned food, all of that here in Crown Falls. We will then also start to take a look at some of the new things that have popped up for us in this episode, like electricity. For example, we're going to have to figure out how that's going to happen. Which island do we even have it on? Do we even have oil on? Because I'm not sure that we have any oil on Newcastle, to be honest. But we're going to want to do that. Plus, you got to remember we've got the quest in the New World to do electricity on Madrid. So that's something else to keep in mind. So a lot of stuff to do in upcoming episodes. But with that, I'm going to leave it here. I hope that everyone has had a great time and has been enjoying the content. I certainly have had a great time. And hopefully I will see you next time. And as always, if you have been enjoying the content, please make sure to hit the like button. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you in episode 10. Talk to you soon.